Okay, 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 I can join it. Okay, why do I hear myself though? Yeah, I hear it too. That should fix it. Awesome. Okay. I've got a little bit of time to make sure I can do diver down. We only just learned it. Oops, right. We only just learned it, so we're gonna just make sure we can. Am I too low? Still might not be race viable for me yet. Yeah, I'm using too many bombs anyway. See, that's what's supposed to happen. But I'm just not getting the push always that I need. That was better. Like that time was just a little bit off. If you move a little bit, you're close, but not perfect. You gotta get pushed that far in order to jump in the water. And the idea is that, so what'll happen is I don't have to drain the water the other direction. But what'll happen is I can go through the door and the water's drained in this room, and we can keep going. Now, the other one is... So... You come in. Now, traditionally there's a key in that under that pot. And I've talked about the idea of drowning the key, which is bad, obviously. Because I can't get it now. So, but what you do is you bomb the crystal switch, and right as it explodes, you're not supposed to do that though. So the idea is you bomb the switch, and then right as the explosion happens, before the switch goes up, you go down. So obviously this room is now flooded. But same principle. You go boom. Do that. Then you can come in here. The switch triggers. You grab your key. Come out. Now you still have to go up here and then back in to cross this area, but it saves you the time of having to do the loop. The only requirement for this one is you have to have the hook shot already. If you don't have the hook shot, you don't have the keys to do this. But yeah, that's Diver Down. That's the other trick I've been trying to learn. Close. My problem is if it's just taking too many bombs for me to get this right, it's not really race viable yet for me. See, I can't push through this. So that's why you only use this just to go through this door and get this key pot here. And we have a race seed. I wonder who all entered the race. He did enter. Okay. Who do I want to play as? Yeah, I wish that I was more consistent on that trick. I know you don't like it. It's a weird one, Nulcash, but it's a good one to use. Definitely will save time if I can get it right. Let's just check the hash on that seed. I don't know why I always check it. Like, I've never actually gotten a wrong seed. Cash, who is this? Okay. Thank you for informing me. I am not a World of Warcraft person, so. Yeah. It just never appealed to me, really. It's been a little while since we've done a race. Been a couple of days. But we did our NMG last night. We shaved 12 minutes off. In there we had 2 falls to Moldorm 1. We had a death in Ice Palace. We grabbed the Mirror Shield and Turtle Rock for God knows what reason. And And that is still without me learning how to do a hammer jump in pod and a lot of bomb jumps in other dungeons. That
A
death
hammer
and
yump?
ice. Yes, a
What is
hammer
a
jump.
yump?
It's a jump. So in pod, what you do is there's that collapsing bridge, and you can bomb jump from the collapsing bridge over to where the big chest is.
Ah.
And it
Why
probably
is
would
it a
save at
yump?
least a minute. I don't know. I don't make the names up.
Okay, fair enough. Audio works.
Yes, it does.
I just noticed that it was getting close to 6. So in the co-stream, did you? I'm assuming you invited Scruff.
I did not yet. Do I have to, as the one who's owning this?
Yep. If you do the co, otherwise I have to create the co-stream so I can manage it.
Okay, then let me go over to. Hopefully, it doesn't become an issue later. I mean, if you start early, it's not a big deal. But I know Scruff said he's not starting till like 9.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's just we don't want to interrupt your race because we know how important the second.
No, I didn't know that I had to be the one to do it since I created it.
Yeah, well, I saw you created the co-stream as I was creating the party because I was like, oh, I'll just do this, and then you got in ahead of me. Otherwise, I would have done it, and then that would have been fine. It's fine. It doesn't really matter, as you said. Yeah, I'm getting some feedback from the mic more today. I don't know. I can hear the game a little bit, and
I know that the fan is, or like the AC is running.
yeah,
So I'm wondering if it's opening the channel more frequently.
possibly.
And that's
Possibly.
why it's coming through.
It's fine. I can deal with it. Once I've got my game on and stuff, it'll be okay. Plus, I'm going to mute this and actually watch your stream while I putter, do stuff before.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so well, the party's working. That's good. And I'm assuming people can hear me on your stream. Hi, Jesse's stream. You can't actually see me waving. I don't know why I'm waving.
Yeah, I
sorry,
can't imagine the audio settings would not work.
Well, hopefully. Alkesh, can you hear me? Yay! Hi, Alkesh. Awesome. Audio's working. Who are you today? That is a cute costume.
Apparently, I am Valera from World of Warcraft, according to Olkesh.
Oh, I see. Right. I like the costume.
Wait, Valera Sanguinar.
Sounds like a vampire.
Yeah, I don't know. And Olkesh
Cool.
was not impressed with my new trick.
What's your new trick?
He said it was just wrong. Clipping through walls and stuff like that. I know.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. I was talking to my mum because I hadn't talked to her in a while, and she was really excited about me passing my probation and everything. So, plus she's at Grandpa's, so I got to say hey to my grandpa. And the operation went really, really well, and they got all the cancer.
Nice.
He's cancer free. He's just only got half an ear, but I can live with that. Live with that because he doesn't have to have radiotherapy. So yeah, we're just catching up. And then I was like, crap, I have to go because I have to make sure it's all set up ready for Jesse's competition thingy. So what is this one? Inverted Keysanity. Inverted Keysanity.
Yep.
So that's where you start in the dark world.
Yes.
And the dungeons are mixed up, or
No, the keys, maps, compasses, and big keys are all shifted into the world as well.
Right. So you can collect them anywhere, and then you go in and you use what you've got.
Not that I can use anything anywhere. It's that the big key for a specific dungeon will not be in its specific dungeon.
Oh. So you have to find the key first.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I like that sprite. That sprite is cute. Right, I have some stuff to do, but I will be back later. Good luck.
Thanks. So yeah, when we're in Dark World, things are super dangerous. So we have to be extra careful. Pretty much everything will do a ton of damage. And with only 3 hearts, death is highly likely. So the big things we need right now is, or the big thing we need right now is money. If I can get 20 rupees, I can play the arrow game. Fire Rod frequently comes up as one of the first items you get in an inverted race. Unfortunately, it's not very nice to see it. Heart containers are always appreciated this early. But yeah, I've seen some bad inverted key layouts, so hopefully it's not too terrible. No money yet, though. We'll take a death. That's fine. So, like, in terms of early money things, depending on what kind of items we get, we'd like the ability to go into get the chest game. That costs 30 rupees. The dig game costs 90 rupees. Obviously, there is the bomb hut. So I need bombs. Similarly, if I could get... The other thing I could really use bombs for is... Hype Cave. Hype Cave is one of the good early options. But everything works in reverse in this mode, so... A couple of bombs early, that helps. 3 heart pieces, okay. But yeah, key layout's going to be huge in this race. As you can see, we're kind of limited by what we can do without the keys being guaranteed anymore. Shoot. So yeah, we're gonna try to do as much as we can, though. Okay. Flute is not really helpful yet. I can't do a lot with it. I have to activate it in the light world, but it still works. It works in dark world. It's really a weird item in this mode. Glove, okay. We got the fire rod, that, and that. So my house is still my house. That's one of the few things that actually doesn't change. They just swap your house and the Dark World Bomb Shop. So we're gonna check the Hype Cave real quick and a few other things. But yeah, if we mirror, we actually mirror from Light World to Dark World, not Dark World to Light World. Boomerang isn't really that helpful. Moon Pearl's good. So I mean, we're one item away from Light World access, and like I said, or like I was saying yesterday, Light World access is really the key to this. If we can get access to the Light World, we're in much better shape. So the big thing is like, I don't have any access to East Dark World really yet. So we're gonna go try our hand at archery. I'm not good at it, but it's the easiest way to make money in this mode. I still need to make more money. Don't worry, I'm going back. Like I said, this is a way to make money quick. When did I say it was a not racing? Yeah, I didn't race yesterday. Yesterday we did NMG. Flippers are dangerous. Very dangerous. By the way, so in the chapel, in the Light World Sanctuary, if you talk to the priest, it's an automatic heal. In Dark World, it's not. The Dark World Sanctuary, if you talk to them, it costs 20 rupees to get healed. So no freebies. We're just going to check to see what the ledge is. Okay, ledge is a heart piece. That's not a big deal. Yeah, we said that yesterday wasn't a race day because the races yesterday were like 12, 6, and 1. And while I was still awake and could have done the 1 a.m. Ambrosia, that would have been a bad idea. Small key to pod. Okay. So what we're nearing really at this point is the need to go east. Flippers kind of gives us some options there. And a pod key also kind of gives us a little bit. So you might be wondering how. So there are some waterways that we can swim to reach it. Yeah, we'll do this. As I said, very dangerous. We have to be careful not to get absolutely destroyed doing this. Some edits to the overworld are in this mode, by the way. So, like, you might be thinking, Graveyard Ledge. How do you get on to get Graveyard Ledge when you have to usually mirror from Dark World to Light World to get to that cave? Well, what they did is, in Light World, they added stairs. And as you can see, like, that little stupid enemy does 2 hearts of damage. A weakling enemy, and it does that much. So we have to be really careful. So the other option that we do have access to is Ice Palace. Technically, we do have ways to get into Ice Palace. All we needed was Flippers and Fire Rod to do that. So that's one of the reasons you see Fire Rod so frequently this early. But unfortunately, without a lot of options for Ice Palace for offense right now, like, I don't have a sword, I don't have a hook shot. It's kind of a badish idea. If I had a sword and a lamp, then I could go to Death Mountain and actually could clear it. Crud. Oh wait, I've got the boomerang. There we go. So one of the weird options, or the weird ways that this mode works. So Ganon's Tower is usually the top of Death Mountain in the Dark World. So you would think, well, there's Ganon's Tower. The way it works instead is the tower at the top of Death Mountain now is actually Aga Tower and can become Dark World access. Frequently in this mode, that becomes Dark World access. So don't be surprised if we get access to Aga. I will gladly take a 10 bomb pack. Now, so where's Ganon's Tower? Well, Ganon's Tower is now Light World, Aga Tower. So you go to the top of Hyrule Castle and have to have all 7 crystals to enter Ganon's Tower there. Weird dimensional shifting now. Yeah, blue boomerang hype today. So I have officially gotten an email today that I will be a TA next term for school. Digital teaching completely for me for a term. It's going to be weird. So we don't have a lot of options in pod, unfortunately. I think we've got like 2 things we can open. So we're going to get this item right here. We'll at least bomb that for now. And then we will drop here and get this item here. Big hype for the compasses. Oh boy. You know what? Yeah, I should save and quit. Without a bow, we can't go right side to get those 2 items. And without any extra keys, nothing else is possible there. We did the hype cave check. We did Stumpy, we did Dig Game, we did Chess Game, we did Bombable. I didn't do Back of Skull Woods, so that's at least an item. But I can't do a lot in the Back of Skull Woods because I don't have a sword. Does Boomerang hurt you or just stun you? It doesn't hurt you. Okay. That's why we have bombs. Now, how the frick am I going to kill 6 Pen Gators? Works for me. We can't do a lot of nice, I'll be honest. This is not like an ideal play right now. There's just not a lot I can do. But given my options right now, this is pretty much the best option. Rip. Ooh, that's gonna happen a lot. But this is in logic, so we kind of... It's the move to make. I mean, as soon as we get Light World access, we are set. Light World is easy mode, by comparison. One of the cool little things about this mode is, or some other cool little things, book is required to be desert. The book is the only way to get into Desert Palace. We are not doing the bomb jump. Bomb jump with this few hearts is suicidal. Then why did I hit the crystal switch? Yeah, you can do it without a sword. It's just with only 5 hearts, I'm not gonna... be, like, silly about it. If that makes sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense from a logical standpoint to try and do that. Like, I don't even have the items to go fight Cold Stare, let alone the ability to, so it's like, it's extra silly. If I'm gonna burn that key, I'm gonna burn it somewhere else. I don't want to burn it on that door. I've got 2 checks I can make in Skull. I probably should have made those checks sooner, but whatever. As I've said, I push more for my execution. My routing needs work. I rely on my execution to kind of carry me a bit. Because generally speaking, like, I think I route poorer than a lot of people at my position in the ladder, or my experience in the ladder. And it becomes more, can I just out-execute them? Because I've definitely under-routed a lot of people. Yeah, swords just make some of those maneuvers a little easier. They're not required to do them. Okay. Just like, I could actually climb Death Mountain right now. But without the lamp, I'm kind of without a lamp and without a sword, climbing Death Mountain is a little harder than I'd like to have to deal with. So, that's why we're not doing it. So yeah, the back of Skull Woods here. The reason why we can't go fight Mothula is there is a vine curtain at the back of this dungeon, and without a sword, you can't cut it. So that kind of thing, there at the top of the screen, that vine wall, there's one of those that cut blocking a door, and the only thing that actually breaks those is a sword. Okay, we got Light World access. Unfortunately, I could have had it probably 10, 15 minutes ago. But a hammer is a real weapon, which is always nice. So, one of the other, like, there's so many cool little quirks to this mode, but one of the others, you might not even need Titan's Mitts to actually finish this. Thank the Lord we made it into Light World. Small key to where? Skull Woods, okay. So yeah, we still have all these checks, and this is why I said, like, it's so important to make it to Light World, because once you do, like, there's just so many extra things you can actually go look at. So the sooner we got here, the better off we were. Another Skull Woods key, the bow. We've got decent money for the rest of this seed, honestly. I think that's enough for most of the major purchases. If we got the mirror, we could actually... I think we could rescue Jeremiah, even. Meyer. Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock and the Ice Rod, okay. Turtle Rock is a very weird dungeon, by the way, in this mode. There's a lot of alternate doorways to get around to it and into it. So, like, there's actually a doorway to get onto Laser Bridge without going through the front. And that could be the logical way to complete the dungeon. Like, I have gone in the front door of Turtle Rock and not had the keys to finish the dungeon, and thus needed to go, like, around the back way. We're gonna buy bombs just because we're only at 2 left and we've got some money to work with. If I didn't have at least 500 rupees, I'd kind of be like, no. What is on the library? A heart container. We don't care. Since this is Keysanity, we're just going to go with it and do the race game. There's a higher likelihood of the race game actually having something, so we kind of just YOLO it. And yes, I did use the word YOLO. And actually, we're going to definitely... Oh wait, that was stupid. I don't have the cane. Shoot. You need the red cane to do that maneuver. Okay, so like here, K45, this is one of those terrain changes they made. So they leveled that out. You can get here without the mirror now. You can get to Myra without the flute, because mirror shenanigans. Like I said, this mode is weird. Inverted is a very different kind of ball game to deal with. How can I help you then, Dan? Let me try to explain. I know this mode is very, very hard to understand. No, 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 no. Not that kind of inverted. That would be interesting, though. Yeah, it just means you start in the opposite world. That's all it means. And everything works in reverse. So usually that portal brings me from light to dark, so now it brings me from dark to light. Or like mirror takes me from light world to dark world, stuff like that. Cape. Big key to Meyer. Heart container. Cape, big key to Meyer, and the boots. Unfortunately, without a sword, boots are much more annoying to use. Because I can't cut anything, and if I run into an enemy, they actually still hurt. A small key to pod. That's good. We're going to do some water walking. Hopefully. Yeah, if you exit a cave by kind of like nudging yourself like that, like not you dash out the door, and instead of hitting it on the exit, you actually like nudge the side of the door as you go through it. It produces this water walk state when you jump on water or jump into the water. So I'm grabbing a shield. I don't care. Figure like it's not the worst thing. I feel like I sold a bill of goods of this being like a really hard seed, and so far it's been a lot nicer. I've seen many, 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 many worse inverted Keysanities. Ice and the red cane, okay. I'll get a bottle. That's a good item to find. You're still a scam artist, that's for sure. Yeah. And actually, we're going to do that glitch we mentioned earlier. If you haven't seen this one is called Fake Powder. It requires you to have the red cane, the mushroom, and an empty magic bar. So if you don't have powder, usually we can't check the magic bat. So what this allows me to do is check magic bat without powder, but with the mushroom. So you see that thing that looks like a mushroom on the first row there? It's the bag of... It's the little pouch next to it. It converts the anti-fairies into fairies. Is really the only thing I use it for. It's really safety. So, the way fake powder works is we're going to load up the red cane. We're going to use the red cane on this shrine. As soon as you hear that sound, you menu and switch over to the mushroom, thus activating the shrine as if you used powder on it. Neat little trick. It's a good way to get through that section in case you don't actually find the powder for a while. The really cool thing about that little trick is that it actually works with powder. There's such a thing as fake powder. Fake powder has you use the red cane and then switch to powder, and the real powder actually works like powder. It sounds completely ridiculous, I know, but it actually works. So, but since we've done the mushroom, or the powder, the magic bat, we're actually going to turn in the powder, or the mushroom. Game gave me mushroom really quickly. Let's check why they did so. Jebaited. Apparently, mushroom wasn't important. Big key to ice. Okay. Still no sword. You know what? Let's go do Hyrule Castle. There's more stuff there, I think. What I'm really not hoping for is that Ice Palace is actually logically or is required right now. I've definitely got some options to work through Ice Palace. Although we can Icebreaker at this point. So, Icebreaker is a viable strategy. Big key to desert. If I had the book, desert would be full clearable. Blue mail. So yeah, you might notice the fact that none of the... I'm still getting keys in dungeons. These keys are enemy ones and pot ones don't actually move. They are guaranteed to be where they're supposed to. Not much progress in an hour. We're not doing poorly, but we haven't found a lot yet. I mean, we got my favorite item, the boots. Used a lot of magic to try that maneuver. At least we did it. Quake. Okay. Mirror shield. Wow. Still not finding much, to be honest. Like, we're getting somewhere, but slowly. Mirror's good. Mirror's very good. Oh, let's ask. Green pendant is Ice Palace, okay. Here is a crystal. By the way, you usually can tell crystals and pendants based on the music that plays for a dungeon. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but they actually shuffle the music for the dungeons, so you can't know that now in Keysanity. They're very smart about this one. Come on, something. Don't know if I'd call small key to my or something. Wait, that means I found 4 pod smalls. Not 3. A sword! A pod small key, nice. What got it back to even? Oh, save the Ninja Clan. Okay. Hookshot. Oh yeah, that's an awesome find. So yeah, Joe, if you're here, the area where the hammer yump is coming up. So I'll point it out, just so you can see like what I'm trying to describe. I'm not able to do it. What the flip happened there? Okay, so this bridge collapses, but you can actually bomb jump over to that and save a key. Bombos. Big key to Eastern. Ooh, baby. Digiclane wasn't that bad, I thought. But, you know, also kind of my genre, so. What, Bombos? No. Bombos is actually a medallion. I just realized I forgot to grab the big chest. Ice Palace small. Bombos creates a big explosion. If an enemy can die to Bombos, it'll kill them instantly. Other than that, it doesn't really have many purposes in the game. The only other thing I really use Bombos for is to get rid of the ice shell on Cold Stare. Because rather than having to use 8 fire rod shots, a single cast of Bombos will destroy the ice shell. So it's a great utility item, mostly. Good for killing enemies quick, but other than that, not much else. That mirror at Eastern combined with the big key of Eastern in pod, huge play there. Huge help. And that hook shot's actually really nice. Because I've been waiting to go to Death Mountain until I got hookshot. And I know everybody hates all the darkroom stuff I've been doing, but because it's not fun to not be able to see what I'm doing, but it's also really good to be able to do this check now instead of later. So yes, the old man, he's in Dark World, but what you have to do is you still have to bring him to his Light World home. It's kind of silly. And unfortunately, for all cash, we didn't get to see Valera's bunny sprite, actually. I will try to make sure we get to see some bunny sprite later, Olcash, because, you know, I would think you'd want to see the bunny sprite for the one you picked. If you're here still. I know you're still probably working or eating or something, so... That was the Sanctuary Heart. You know it's Sanctuary Heart because Sanctuary Heart is the only one that fully restores your health when you find it. Boss kill hearts actually don't restore your health. It's kind of one of those things you don't realize because you get full health after killing a boss. But that's because you collect the crystal or the pendant. Hey, we got the book. Getting healthier, that's for sure. It's always good. What is the entrance to TR today? Bombos. So yeah, this is the other purpose. Medallions open Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. Hookshot Cave was worthless. The lamp! We can't really do much in Hera, but I at least want to check what I can. The few checks I can do are actually worthwhile. And that's one of those big reasons why you want to do that. We got the Quake Medallion. So yeah, right here, this entrance is worthless in the vanilla game, but what we're instead going to do is this entrance is actually Laser Bridge of Turtle Rock. So this is like one of those little idiosyncrasies of inverted. The big key to Turtle Rock was on Laser Bridge of Turtle Rock. Okay. Since we're right here and we have half magic and we have a small key to go do this, let's go fight Trinex. I've got everything I need to fight Trinex. Master Sword Trinex is not really the fight I'd want to do, but we should while we're here. We can do better than that. I thought I had done enough hammer strikes. I was wrong on that firehead. My bad. Dude, come on. I do this fight how many times with Tempered Sword, and the only difference is I'm at Master Sword and I'm like completely crumbling to this boss. I'm not screwing up this fight again. We got it to Rock Snake. We're killing Rock Snake. Not as happy that it was just a pendant, but whatever. Let's go backwards through TR and see what else we can find. TR. Turtle Rock. But before we head back into Turtle Rock, we'll check these 2 chests here. I don't think I need anything else. I mean, we've only got 1 small key for this dungeon anyway. So, can't really do anything more. Yeah, we're gonna check as much of Turtle Rock as possible. We cleared Trinex, which is good, I guess, but we can actually check a lot more if we just do some weird ordering. So, like, we'll check these front 3. Because we can get all 3 of these checks. Hey, it's a key to this dungeon. Interesting. Big thing to remember is because this is Keysanity, the most important keys that we need are for sure the big keys. So we've only got 5 of those so far. We need quite a few more. Yeah, we don't want that. We want to go in the Dark World version of this cave. That's right. So we're going to go backwards through Turtle Rock. This will allow us to clear out most of the dungeon. Because one of the weird things about the game is that it doesn't actually code in the idea of you going backwards. So like key doors, you can kind of like... I'm not going to call it a glitch, but like, as you can see, that key door is not triggered. So like, you can go backwards. And not spend keys. So if keys are a very precious resource that you have so few of, here we go, bunny sprite. It's just Valera in a bunny costume. Not a glitch, but it's also a logical nightmare. Oh, if Legend of Zelda had an achievement list. Oh wait, is it Valera as a bunny with Valera's clothes on? Like normal outfit? Interesting. So, but yeah, it's nice in that we can actually do all these checks with only 2 of the Turtle Rock small keys, when traditionally this dungeon would take 4 small keys to full clear. Myra's a crystal. Okay. Mire, Thieves, and Swamp are all crystals. If I had the Swamp Small, I'd go do Swamp Palace, but I don't have it, so instead we're going to do Desert and Mire first. And we'll check the Bombos tablet. Small key, 2 skull. Forgot to make this check earlier. I should have checked checkerboard earlier, but my bad. So yeah, as I said earlier, this is the only way to get into Desert Palace. Without the book, you can't get in. I don't know why I equipped the mirror. I really don't need it. We're full clearing desert. Not really necessary. As I've said, Titan's mitts are so, like, not required for, like, almost anything. Castle Tower. That's not a great find. I didn't check Lumberjack. So I don't know what it is. Hello, Chance. And yes, nice to have Friday. So we're gonna go defeat Landmolus. Maybe we'll get something worthwhile, maybe not. And then we'll do Mire. We don't know if this is a pendant or a crystal, but if it's a pendant, we'll know everything else is crystals. So, not terrible information. And it's a dungeon I've had the ability to clear for a while, so probably a good idea to do it. Small key to Thieves. Darn. I was kind of hoping for the small key to Swamp instead, but... Oh, it's a crystal as well, so... That's not bad. Crystals are good. And we have everything we need to do all of Mire. A small key to route it a little better, the big key to grab everything, so like... This isn't the worst situation for Mire, like... It's actually pretty decent. We're far enough away from go mode, really, that I might as well just do this in a different order than I traditionally do. So... Tempered Sword's good. Tempered Sword is very good. Cutscene just... Misery Mire, the place where we find bombs, and just bombs. Apparently. I mean, we got Tempered Sword, let's be honest. I find it funny. I don't think... Like, I've barely shown how much bigger Misery Mire is. Mire is actually a huge dungeon. I was watching somebody else play, and they went off, like, the rails of what you do order-wise for Mire. And I was like, these are all parts of Misery Mire? I forgot they existed. It's kind of funny how much larger this dungeon is. There are numerous rooms we'd never visit. We have a decent amount of arrows, but we're going to do cape strats again. Cape dash was best last time. Meyer was a bust, though, mostly. Really not a lot here. Gonna transition to Light World. And we're gonna rescue Jeremiah. We'll do a few checks here in this area and clear up Skull Woods. Small key to pod. Okay, so that means I can full clear all of pod besides the fact that I don't have the big key yet. That's not a good situation. I need the big key to clear it. But I don't really want to go back without it, and if the big key is in one of the two locked chests there that I can reach right now, like, it's going to be something I orphan for a while. Small key. 2. Turtle Rock. Don't need it. You know what? We should do that now. This is no better time than now, really, to go after this chest. And we can also loop in Dig Spot. That's right. We will check the pedestal soon, though. What's with all the bombs? Seriously. Do we need pedestal for this race? Small key of equals bane. No. That means it's a small key to Ganon's tower. Jeez, he absorbed a lot of those shots into spikes. Unfortunately. Hyrule Castle small. Really don't need it. Skull Woods was a crystal though. I need the small key to clear Swamp. I need the big key to clear Hera. I need the big key to clear Pod. I need the big key to clear Thieves. So we're going to check a couple of things. We're going to check Lumberjack because how many times do you see Lumberjack have a big key on it? It just happens all the time. Not this time though. Okay. I'm cool with that. I will always be glad to not have to do Aga. Still holding out hope that we find the Swamp Palace small key without having to go into Swamp Palace first. Big key to Hera. I don't love the play, but we're gonna go clear Hera. And maybe after we do Hera, we'll do Spike Cave. Route those together. Probably a good idea. I'm guessing everybody can hear my email sound. That's my school email. By the way, Olcash, did you get to see what the bunny sprite was or not? I can try to get it later, I just don't know when. Okay. Small key to GT. Big key to Thieves. I know where we're going next. All I'm really looking for is the knowledge of which one of these dungeons is my last pendant. And I'm just kind of clearing crystals as I can do them. I mean, we're still technically not in go mode, even with if I knew where all the crystals are, because we're still missing the most important big key of them all. The last one. We are still missing the big key to Ganon's tower. I mean, we got a couple of small keys to GT, which is nice. Yeah, we're missing that one key, for sure, among other things. It could be in Ganon's tower, for sure, but there's also a likelihood it's somewhere else in the world. So we're kind of playing a tough game to know which is the case. So yeah, if we submit our time last night from the NMG to speedruns.com, the official place to see how good you are, I would be 444th place. Or I think it was 444th. I don't know. Ross said I should. Or no balls. We're only 23 minutes behind the world record or something, or 26 minutes behind world record. No time. Small key to GT. Dang. I was really hoping for that pod small. Or, not pod, swamp. Pizza joke. Yeah, whatever. Way off script. Whatever. We got the kill. Another crystal. Got another GT small, did we? Yeah, I know we got the Meyer small. Can't do swamp, can't do much in pod either. I got 2 checks in pod versus clearing the rest of ice. By the way, if you haven't seen Icebreaker, if you've missed me absolutely destroying this dungeon order-wise, now you get the chance. We're gonna Icebreaker. So we're going to still flip that crystal switch. That's important. But now we're going to clip through a wall. And this is allowed in randomizer. Not very smooth, but we got through the wall. Whew. Yeah, the way I see it, if I do this now, we'll get the green pendant, and then we'll go back over to Pod Eastern area, so I can turn in the green pendant and do more of pod. That's kind of the logic I'm working off of here. Is that maybe the green pendant has some value that I just don't know about. I've got mail. You're right. Hasn't been anything too interesting yet, so pretty much just emails usually about the curfew right now and all that kind of stuff. A big key too? GT. Okay, so clearing Eastern, or clearing ice was required. That was super required. So really the question is that, you know, which key do I get first? The pod big or the swamp small? You're thinking pod big? Okay. What I have to figure out, though, is whether or not which one's the crystal and which one's the pendant. I don't know yet. Do I know? I need the swamp small. Shoot. Pod big is not required for this race at this point. Okay, if it's not here, where is it? There's the obvious answer, that it's actually in swamp. That's not what I want. I don't want the big key to swamp. Swamp big key is terrible. This is a rare play, but it's the only one that kind of makes sense right now. I mirrored for a reason. To drain this... To drain. That's right. What else did I miss? Spiral and Mimic Cave. I didn't do those. Are those the only other things I can think of right now? Dang it.
You okay there?
Yeah, just trying to figure out where I'm going.
Get my TV switched over. Oh, right. No. This is one. Does that mean it's working? It's working. I just press a random button on the thing to see if my Elgato is connected again.
I've found if I close it after I'm done a stream, it seems to have worked better. Not always.
Close what?
The program.
What, the streamed up program on your PC?
Yeah.
I don't have that open.
Oh. Well, I do a lot of the edits before I start my stream, so...
Fair enough. I found that if I move the counter, when I update my credentials, it then starts counting. But my main thing is that, yeah, it'll just occasionally disconnect, and it seems to be no set period as to when it will disconnect. It's just a random. Because, you know, we love random. Tech world, you know, it'd be fine if it did like the OBS thing and popped up and said, "Hey, I want to reconnect, please." That'd be great, but it doesn't. It just silently fails on a command. But hey, it's fine. There's a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff on sale this week.
It's always on sale.
It's not always on sale.
What?
It's not always on sale.
Okay, 75% of the year.
Frequently on sale, yeah. I mean, I bought it all. I think I actually got the last one on sale. Christmas sale or something. Just thought I'd have a quick peek before going live. Oh yeah, I should check.
Okay, so only 50% of the time will cash.
Every other week, yeah. It's probably more like 40%, because, you know, sometimes the big games aren't on sale, but... Ready to finish Hellblade.
Yeah? How much further are you?
Exactly as far as we needed to get for the challenge.
So did you do the puzzle then directly associated with the achievement we were given?
Yeah.
So you still have the other 3 trials? Yeah. Okay.
Why, did you do the other ones as well?
No. I got to that tree with the sword and I was like, okay, we're doing the trial in the swamp or whatever.
Yeah. I looked at it and it went, you can do these in any order. I went, oh cool, which is the one I need? Oh, the last one. Go for the flag to the mountain. And then of course I had to find a video because I'm like, this is not a very descriptive description. So I found a video which pointed at the entrance and I was like, aha. And then I think I did the maze thing about 7 times because I kept on getting lost.
I think I did it about 3 or 4.
I'm exaggerating on the 7, but you know. It was more times than I would have liked, you know, considering. Mostly it was just the directions. I was like, how am I supposed to do? So follow the light. It's like, okay, that's great. But that was pretty much all the walkthrough said anyway. It was just like, follow the light, get these runes. I'm like, cool, that's unhelpful.
Yeah.
So I was like, am I doing something wrong? Nope, I'm doing exactly what the walkthrough says. Thanks, walkthrough. So yeah, now I need to do the other 3 trials and then whatever's after that. But at least I've got all the runes so far. So that'll mean that'll pop because there's no chapter to select. So. Not that I don't want to replay it, it's just that some of it was a bit slow.
The puzzles?
No, the movement.
Well, she
you
runs.
know me, I know she runs, but you know, it still felt slow. I own so many of these games, it's like, this is not helpful.
What, you're just looking through the sale?
I'm just looking through the sale, yeah. Warlords is on sale, but it's still 18 quid, and it's like this.
Wait, what game?
17.50. Division 2.
Oh.
Warlords.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Scruff said that I needed to do that one or not.
I think it looks like we did. Or he did.
Stream it. Because we haven't done that in a while. Alright, so... Yeah, it's basically spend 30 quid on deals, you get points, and I'm like, well, I literally own everything that I would get there, so that's kind of a pointless deal.
I've got a few things to look through.
I bought extra stuff in the last sale to get the last points. So, there's literally nothing in this sale that I want. Sorry, it's been a very long week. I swear yesterday was Friday. Today is also Friday.
Every day is Friday. I think that sounds fair.
No, that just sounds wrong.
Why?
I don't want every day to be Friday. It was just, it felt like every day was Friday. I have a code still in Game Pass, right? Oops. There we go. Do my Game Pass quest. Every day is Monday. No! I don't want every day to be Monday. At least if it's got to be the beginning of the week, let it be Tuesday, because then I can stream.
I mean, if it was Monday, well, you could stream every day.
Yeah, but Scruff streams Mondays.
Oh, well. If it was every day was Monday, then every day you could get new sales.
Ugh. That sounds expensive. Mind you, I did treat myself to some new books and an air purifier. The air purifier is less fun, but the new books are good. I need to assemble my bookcase, which is currently sitting in my hallway. The task for this weekend is sort out boxes. Yeah, it's yawn o'clock. I've been absolutely exhausted all week. Today's the only day that I've not had a nap after I finished work. And that was only because I had to call my mum. Oh, my poor hands. I think I need to put some... Okay, I'm gonna go put like the heavy duty cream on my hands. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Back to bad gauntlet play, that's for sure. Oof. Yeah, that was a weird 2-cycle there. I think that's enough magic. We're gonna risk it. Yep, that was plenty. We're gonna check these 2 chests to see if maybe we can... Butter Sword's amazing. I will gladly take that Butter Sword.
Butter, 'cause it's smooth like butter. Cuts through enemies like butter?
For the most part.
But is it also sweet like chocolate?
Figured it was worth a shot to see if maybe we get silver arrows.
Right. Ugh. Starting soon. Let's go live. How long do you think you're actually hit the button? Yes, there we go. We should be going, and we're going live. Awesome. So hello to my stream. I'm currently live with Jesse, who's doing an inverted Keysanity Zelda thingy, which is kind of cool. Oh hey! No, that's not Ganon Bat, is it? No.
That is Ganon Bat.
Oh right, so you know the end.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Nice one. That looks different in Dark World then.
Yeah, he just lands on the top of Hyrule Castle instead of the pyramid.
Hey, 220. Not bad.
We'll see.
And what have we got? We've got butter sword, silver arrows.
No silver arrows.
But yes on butter sword.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. All right. So wow, boats. We are in go mode as well. We're down to the last one. So you can see that one in the middle of all those kabooms is degrees of separation, which is a cute little platformer thingy, which is actually not too bad. I mean, it's less platformer, more, well, it's sort of a puzzle where you can kind of jump. Jumping's not massively smooth. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So here we go. I have to get all of the scarves in the second level. We did a little bit to unlock stuff. We play as Ember and Rhyme. Fire and Ice. Oh, apparently we're getting put back in the castle. Okay. We have unlocked the second level. I've just got to find the damn thing again. And remember what it's called. It is called the Rising Forest. So that's what we're finding. We will be joined in about 40 minutes-ish by... Oh no, there we go. That is the Rising Forest. There we go. That's the level. So I did a fraction of the beginning of this and unlocked a cool new power, which explains how I get the scarves that I couldn't get in the other one. So that's pretty cool. And it's remembered what we've got. So yeah, we missed the first scarf. I don't know where it is. And we got the second one. So I'm going to replay this bit. So we press B to do the thing that we can walk on if we get the... I just went out. I didn't mean to go out. But wrong B. Yeah. That was it. 222 and change. So yeah, the one that the butterfly is over is the one you're in control of. So if you press B, then you get this, and you can walk up. But as I don't know where the scarf is that I'm missing, it doesn't really help. But if it happens to be up here, then this will be kind of cool. And also, that is an actual sort of shortcutty thing. Get there. Which was what I had to do before, was climb a lot of ropes. So yeah, I'm still not sure where that scarf is. So it may be that we get to the end and have to like look at a guide. Oops. I just want the thing to go. Did you win? Did you win? Did you win?
No.
Aww. How much did you lose by?
$16 minutes.
Okay, so we're still missing that first scarf. But it's fine. There is a quick save thing. What I usually do is play as the one behind and there's a scarf. So So to do that, I'm going to do that. Press B, switch over. It's in the bloody tree. Okay, that's not going to work. No. There's obviously a trick. Nearly. There we go. A lot of it is just trying to figure out what power you need and what thingy, and then remembering the controls so you can switch between characters. And the key, there was a key on the pedestal.
Yeah, we checked it.
Oh.
I had a consideration that maybe the pedestal had the last big key or small key I was missing. But that was wrong.
Oh. So there's two scarves there, so I'll do...
Yeah, unfortunately some of our routing decisions were kind of the problem today. But nothing too crazy.
There we go.
So
grab
let's
the rope each time.
fast forward.
Okay.
Now the silly thing is, I forgot to hit record on this stream. So I think what I might do is I might end the stream for a second.
Hopefully that makes us got it.
Eh, if not, it doesn't matter. It's not like they're going to appeal me losing.
Oh.
If I had to appeal my opponent's race, then I would need my VOD probably in that case, but
Yeah.
unlikely that I will do so. I trust that my opponent finished in a reasonable amount of time and didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to end, and I'll be right back in a little bit. Okay. So you're holding the stream down. Woo!
I'm holding the stream down. Okay, I'm gonna
And I'll
activate
figure out what I
this
want to
save
play
point.
for Warboats.
And now I've got to figure out how to get